YouTube, welcome back to another Romz video. And today, listen, we're back with the Romz Talks. How long has it been? I think it's been about 2 to 3 weeks since I've done a Romz Talks video, I can't even lie. You know what, I don't even remember my last video, to be fair, man. But listen, we're back with the Romz Talks. We did a lot of reaction videos, to be fair. We spank a lot of reaction videos. As I'm recording, there's probably some more reaction videos I need to upload and shit like that. But listen, to be fair, with the reaction videos, a lot of shit have been popping off recently, so I had to, boost myself in the algorithm. But listen, at the end of the day, I do bring entertainment, but also I'm kind of like a little bit of value, you know what I'm saying? I can't let you guys be bums out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to obviously provide value, making sure that you can, self-improve, making sure that you have that self-development, making sure that, you become a better person, because we don't want you guys, well, I don't want you guys to become lazy bums that are just here for entertainment purposes. So yeah, I want you guys to improve and making sure that you don't fail your bloodline and making sure you fulfill your potential and, achieve your dreams on the day. But listen, in today's video, we're going to talk about your environment, especially that your environment will hold you back, you know what I'm saying, especially a bad environment that you guys might be in right now in the day. So before we get to the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do that good stuff as well. As I said, any other videos you want me to do, drop me down in the comments below, DM me personally, you guys can see the socials on the screen. But in the meantime, let's get straight into it, man, at the end of the day. So your environment is holding you back, and this is a big one, guys. Like, this is actually a big one that's kind of helped. I've kind of stopped doing, because I was in I wouldn't say a terrible environment, you know what I'm saying, I had a decent childhood, but in terms of like maybe some friends I've had in the past as well that kind of, I wouldn't say intentionally they were bad people, but in terms of like, they didn't progress, they're not the people to be progressing, you know what I'm saying. And your environment is holding you back. So you guys are probably in a position right now, it could be, some people might be family, some people might be friends, or whatever it is. Basically, your environment does hold you back at the end of the day, especially if you have a really bad environment. Like, for example, maybe some of you guys might be born with shit backgrounds as well, like basically where, your mum and dad's kind of like, they're arguing all the time, it's just toxic, you know what I'm saying, it's just, that side as well. Also, if you have the friends as well, it's kind of like, you have bad friends as well. They like, like they don't really fuck with you. You always get into arguments, but you're just there because, you're scared to be lonely at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So there's two different type of ways and stuff like that. But in reality, it all concludes to one where you have a bad environment. And it will hold you back, guys. It generally will hold you back as well. And this is why you have to take out your comfort zone as well. Because you're thinking, oh yeah, you're comfortable in that environment, but comfortability is not always positive, guys. That's what I want to make it very, very clear. Comfortability is not always positive. Comfortability can actually be a deterrent for your success, especially if you want to actually improve and especially take your life seriously. Like, listen, right now it's in September, and I've seen a lot of TikToks about the great lock-in and shit like that. Listen, end of the day, we grind 365 days of the year. There's no such thing as winter rock and stuff like that. Listen, you should be grinding every single day. Why do you have to grind for a certain period of time? Make it make sense. But anyway, I might make another video on that too anyway. But going back to what I'm saying, that your environment is holding you back. If you want to be successful, if you want to actually progress further into actually what you want to do and stuff like that, this is what's helped me. I've cut out some friends that were holding me back and stuff like that. Literally, I had people that I was they weren't bums, but they're just basically like, they're smoking weed, they're partying every week, they were playing video games all the time, like, and it was good at the start because, as I said, I didn't have the mindset, and luckily, I never smoked weed in my life, you know what I'm saying. So I was playing like games with the video games and shit like that in the past, or, you know what I'm saying, I was going out partying a lot, I was going out clubbing, all the shit and stuff like that. But now, as I said, like, your friendship is who you reflect to be at the end of the day. Because I look at someone's friendship and it kind of reflects on who the person is in the day. Like, if you have a bad friendship where they do bad habits and stuff, they're not really serious, they don't take their life seriously, and they're just bums. And then I kind of look at you, I'm like, you probably fall into that same category. But then again, if you have friends that, they want to self-development themselves, they also, they're helpful, they're there for day one, they're ride and die. I know, this guy's on point, his friendship is good and shit like that. So that's what I want to say, is like, literally, your environment is holding you back. And the way, in order to make sure that your environment doesn't hold back, is cut out all the negativity you have in your life. It could be anything, you guys. It could be, as I said, the friends that you make along the way that might not be good friends. And you're going to have to make those decisions, guys. It's very, very difficult. It's not easy. It's easier said than done. And I completely understand where you guys are, like, you know what I'm saying. In terms of friendship point of view, family, not too much, because as I said, no, it could have been, obviously I could have been better, but like, I wasn't born in a perfect household, but at least my household wasn't as bad as I know I've heard a lot of people and shit like that. So I'm grateful for that. But some friends as well I've fallen with as well, they weren't really that type of people, you know what I'm saying, that I actually fuck with them every day, like. And I say, in terms of friendship point of view as well, you just have to distance yourself away from them. And It could be, for example, where, you know, you just don't talk to them as much, you know, you just say no. You have to learn how to say no, man. Listen, if they say, yo, where's the next move? Yo, let's go to this move, man. Just say no. Just say no. But then the problem is as well that you're going to get a lot of backlash at the end of the day. And this is what costs with it. You know what I'm saying? This is the cost. But if you're actually serious of taking life seriously, and I've just said, if you're watching my videos, you are, I'm assuming you guys are a little bit serious of actually taking life seriously, on top of obviously having a little bit of entertainment. You gotta cut out those bad habits. You gotta cut out those bad friends, man, in the day. What they're gonna do, as I said, they're gonna badmouth you. They'll be like, oh yeah, you're better than us. Oh yeah, look at this guy. They're gonna try to shame you. And shame, listen, a lot of people will try to shame you for this shit. It's happened to me. It's like, people say, oh, you do good for us now. What are you trying to do now? Or even somebody might even say, I'll do my YouTube thing. Or you're trying to do your small YouTube thing. You're never going to make it. They're going to do that in a day. But listen, it's manipulation tactics. I promise you, it's manipulation tactics. And once you get over that barrier, like, listen, you know what I'm saying? That is that's what's going to come. And you still actually have the resilience to take to, you know, improve your environment, then honestly, that's a good thing for you. And it's actually going to build resilience in your mind, because once you get over that fact where, listen, I'm going to try to get out of a bad environment. It's not just a friendship. I'm just using the friendship example because that's the experience I had. In terms of family, I'll be honest, I don't know in terms of that. You might have to look at someone else or something like that, or even kind of use that same mentality, I guess, with family, something like that anyway. But I want to say is that, listen, your environment is holding you back. And some of you guys might not know it. Some of you guys might not know it at the end of the day. So this is why I'm here. This is why I'm here, that, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to speak to this and speak some value. Like, listen, your environment might be holding you back. Some guys just don't, some people just don't think, guys. And I think this is another thing. You have to be conscious. You have to think. And people will say, well, everyone thinks. But let's be honest, barely anyone think. I want to think, actually analyze your life. I want to just think like, yeah, I'm thinking of this at the moment. I want you to actually analyze your life and have reasons. Because there's two ways as well. There's one way as well that a lot of people use cope. It's like they use excuses. A lot of people use excuses saying that, oh, well, why am I not here? Oh, well, why am I not doing this? Or why am I not doing this for etc, etc, etc. But then the answer's literally right in front of their face, and they don't even know it. Like, it's crazy, man. In a day, it's absolutely crazy. But as I said, your environment is probably holding you back in a day. It's like an imaginary person trying to literally hold you back, but then you just don't know it because you're thinking, yeah, I'm naive and I'm gonna go do this and I'm gonna do this without this happening. But that's what I want to say, man. In a day, your environment is holding you back in a day, and I've kind of given you the tools of what I've done to help me get out in a better environment, shit like that, you know what I'm saying, in terms of friendship point of view. And sometimes you can't control it, guys. Sometimes it just happens, especially if you're in a family situation where you just grow up in a folk background. You can't control it. This is just what happens in life in a day. So that's what I want to say, is that maybe the one thing that, you know, that the missing piece of the puzzle for you guys might be in different positions where you just trying to find that missing piece. It could be environment in the day. Like, if you just cut out the good bad habits and making sure that, you know, you find a good friend, good share of people, or actually be alone. There's nothing wrong with being alone. Obviously, I want you to be alone to the point where, you know, you have no social skills. You just get out there and take risks. But also, like, it's better being alone than being with a bad group of people where you're going to have more likely to do bad shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure you know some people that, you know what I'm saying, they're good people, they're a good person, but the reason why they act the way they act is because peer pressure, you know what I'm saying, peer pressure, and then the friendship, they just turn into a different thing. Like, you see them walking by the street by themselves, yeah, how you doing, oh yeah, you good? Yeah, dap them up like this, you know what I'm saying, do the lock thing, like that, and then, you know, you keep it pushing, but then next time you see them, the boys, and they're like, yo, who need the money? Like, you know what I'm saying, they're acting different. I'm like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, and they'll be like, oh, or even better, you even what do you call it, like, you even acknowledge it, be like, oh, hi, how are we doing, but then it's like, who's this? And they try to act Hollywood on you, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, I literally spoke to you yesterday by yourself, and all of a sudden the boys are acting all bad, like, who the fuck is this guy, bro? You know what I'm saying? And even worse, they try to make their voice deep and shit like that. I'm sure you know one of the guys that's like that in a day. But yeah, that's what I say. Like, the thing is, if you guys are not successful, maybe your environment is holding you back. Actually, it probably is in a day. Like, just have a look at your environment, making sure you have a good circle of friends, and also making sure that you're good for your environment in terms of family, making sure family's good, making sure that you haven't cut all the bad shit in a day. Like, it's impossible to clear out completely for the rest of your life, but at least mitigate the fact is the main thing. So that's what I want to say. Listen, if you guys enjoy these Romz talks, I haven't done them in a while. I'm going to record a lot of Romz talks as well, a few videos I'm going to be doing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do that good stuff as well. As I said, any other videos you want me to do, drop me down in the comments below, do me personally. And also, as I said, listen, road to 200 subs, guys. Road to 200 subs, man, and they're almost at 150, so I really do appreciate you guys, man. But listen, I want to make a mark. I want 200 subs in the next month or two, man. Listen, we're grinding, man. We're grinding. Listen, we're coming up. I don't look at you guys as just fans or anything like that. I look at you guys as actual supporters. I look at you guys as a community. Listen, I don't look at you guys, I don't look down. I'm thinking, yeah, just, you know, the peasant shit. I look at you guys as part of family. I look at you guys as part of the Romz community. You know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate you guys. Even if you just don't like the video, as long as you're just watching, you guys might not be ninja watchers. You guys might just be there, not even trying to do it. I really do appreciate you guys. Just even taking your time out of the day, 24 hours out of the day, to actually watch my content in a day. Like, I really do appreciate it. And I'm hopefully, I might be saving a life as well, because as I said, doing these Romz talks, it could save a life and stuff like that. So as I say, let's get to 200 subs, man, in a day. Let's try to get ourselves monetized as well. That's the long-term goal. So then we can actually, I'm going to invest back in the channel, I could probably move out as well, get a new get like a studio, get a laptop as well, because my laptop is shit at the moment, and just, you know, invest back and get better content, you know, more vlogs and shit like that. They'll be coming soon, guys. They'll be coming soon with the vlogs as well. I've kind of slacked off. I've not been outside with, actually, I lied, I have, to be fair. I've not been recording, to be fair. But I want to make it a lot more special, guys, for you. So in terms of vlogs, it's going to be more quality over quantity. Like, the quantity is literally just reaction videos and Romz talks, but the quality is going to be more vlogs and collabs too as well. Those are probably the less things that are going to happen. But don't worry, guys, listen, we're well up and coming. We're going to grind. We're grinding every single day, and that's what we do. So that's it for me. I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Peace.